Hi everybody. I'm going to make sure that we're going live and that you can hear me. There we go. Make sure I can hear us.
Gonna make sure that we're
got volume. Okay. Boy, if I had a big day today. I'm going to flip this over to the main camera so we can talk a minute. Hi guys. Oh, how y'all doing? I have been super busy today. I went up to Cheri's house, and Lisa Fast and Cheri Stojkovic and Karisa Reynolds and Susan Smith and I all had a great day, and we did a shoebox swap, and we used all new stuff, and we had a great time. And so I am going to kind of go through some of the different bundles that we used, and I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but I can tell you what we used a lot of. I'm going to look up the name of this one. It's an embossing folder that is stunning. We got it at OnStage as an add-on, and it's in the Flora bundle, I think. Did I miss it? I must have missed it. Oh. There's so many cute things in the new catalog. So if you guys don't have one and you would like one, I would love to get you one. And oh, there it is. Can't show you that. But the Fern and Flora 3D embossing folder, I think, is pretty fantastic, and we all really love it. And it was used several times in our swaps. So, and I've been working on some things with Delicate Whispers, because that's going to be our next that's our class for the bundle that's featured for this month's free online card class. So if you spend $75 with me or Susan, then you will receive a 4-card kit, kind of just a kit that you can make the cards that we design, and then we send you a video so that we show you exactly how we put it together. We can do everything but stamp for you, so we'll cut the dies out, we'll run it through the embossing folder, anything like that. We cut the card stock and everything, so you just like layer it together, wrap the ribbon. If you don't have the stamp that we're using, you can just use what you have, but you'll probably want the stamp set because it's pretty awesome. And so I was working with a card after I got my swaps done. So I'm going to take, oh, hi Ramona, how are you? Yes, please say hello if you get on here, and even if you're watching the replay, just hit, comment, and you can share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Susan goes live on Mondays at stampcreatively.com. I go live on Fridays, which is today, at thewonderbasement.com, and then we both go together on the Wonder Basement or Stamp Creatively, and in our Stampin' Online fan club group on Facebook. So I think that, one thing that today you will earn double Stampin' Rewards for everything that you purchase through midnight tonight Mountain Time. So you get a little extra time on the eastern side of town. So I think that's like till 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's a great time to buy something. So if you see something you like, then you can get it. Some of the things that I'm going to show, though, are going to be a really pre-order stuff. So you need to be a demonstrator in order to get that. But there's lots of things that are going to be available. I will tell you that envelopes this year are going up for like $4. So if you want any white envelopes, please go ahead and put your order in, and today would be a great day to do it. That's going up. Some of the other things I saw, I think that was the main thing that was like a significant increase in price. So I will swap the camera over, and I can't decide if I want to create or if I just want to show you stuff today, so we may do a little bit of both. Okay, first up, I'm going to show you the cards that I made with, let me grab my, I literally just got home. So, this is with, I made my swaps with the Bordered and Beauty stamps and dies. These are so much fun. And then the Extraordinary Life stamps and dies. So much fun. Oh, here's the, I was going to show, everybody loved this set. And the colors in the paper that goes with it are just amazing. Can you see that? How cute that is? It's like, it's a die that cuts out the notebook pages, and then you can stamp on it with the lines and the numbers down the side. And then they've got all these fun on this, in this stamp. This is the Bordered and Beauty, and the Extraordinary Life has this die. It all works together. But anyway, you can stamp on it, and we had a good time. So first thing I'll show you, this one is just, yes, you do, Ramona. You do need some envelopes. So I just cut out this is all just paper and dies. This is the Fern and Flora 3D embossing folder that I love. And it just gives a really nice, here, I'll show you this is a nice background, and the leaves in it are just so pretty. So you get some of this whimsical fern curly leaves, and then you've got just, then it can look realistic or it can go whimsical, and I just love that because this is kind of more whimsical paper, and it just looks, I really love the way it gives it some dimension. This little tab is just stuck on. This is cut out, a die that's cut out, and then these little guys are cut out. It's just fun. This was a fun one to put together. And then this is all, well, this paper pack is different than this one, but this was also, again, the little note card or notebook paper, and then just a little ticket with Celebrate. And the cards are, the colors are just so happy. I got a little streaking in from the left because the sun is shining through my blinds, so sorry about that. Hi, Donna. So this is the Delicate Whispers set with the copper. This is an online exclusive, and this is quite pretty too. I was messing around with this paper. This is a from the Winnie the Pooh kit. That is going to be available May 1st or May 3rd, I think. If you guys want the Winnie the Pooh, I would highly suggest jumping on that because it is classic Pooh. This is one. Look at that Eeyore. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. And then we did another Pooh. Let me find it here. This is another one. This is the paper. And it's got all the classic Pooh and the 100 Acre Woods. This is an embossing folder that we ran through the embossing folder, and then we took some sandpaper and just lightly took that off because this is done with the double-sided cardstock. I mean, two-way. Sorry, Joey just called me and I lost my train of thought. It's, what is it called? It's like dark on one side, light on the other. Anyway, it's like a scrapbooking type paper. It's like a DSP, but it's got a white core in it. So when you put it through the embossing folder and then you like scrape it off with some sandpaper or a sanding block, then you get this little reveal, and it's really cool. So all the other cardstock that we have, our main cardstock, is all colored. This one has got ink on it, but look, this is it's blue all the way through, dyed all the way through. That's what I'm trying to say. It's really hard to get it out today. Okay, so this is another one with the fern and flora. And this is some of the cardstock in it. It's just beautiful. I mean, it is really stunning. And it was ran through. So we stamped on it and then ran it through the fern and flora. This was a fun beachy set. I put it in my description. I think it's seaside. But this is some shimmer vellum. And we put the adhesive backed paper on it before we ran it through the die. So this we just peeled the back off and stuck it down. And then this is some more of that shimmer. This is the paper that has the resist on it that is beautiful. It's like glitter without being glitter, if that's possible. But that was really pretty and fun to do. This is another one that we did, and we used templates to come up with this. So you can see this is kind of a similar template where you've got two things, and then this one would be another similar one. So this is a way that you can come up with ideas and kind of, it gets your creative juices flowing. So these are just some pretty cards. And then this one. This is again with that paper that is so cute. I just realized I put this on backwards. Oops. Hey, it happens. I got the general idea. I can cut this and redo it, but yeah. So that's cute. And this one is the Fluttering by butterflies. And all of these butterflies, these are all new in colors. So we have hydrangea hue and perfect pine, blush, and hydrangea hue. I guess there's three of them, but isn't that pretty? And there's a punch that cuts out the butterflies. And this piece is actually, I think I'm going to show you how this works. This is the product of the month. I had it sitting right here, so let me see if I can find it. Oh, everything's always a pile. And then I pile on top, and then I have to go find it. Okay, so this is the product of the month. So if you spend $75, not only will you get our card kit, but you can also look on Stampin' Up! Will give you a prompt, and you can go on the website and you can choose an item for $5. There's a couple of packs of DSP. There are a couple of stamp sets, and then this is for April, and it's a die. This is when we have this in our when we have these in our catalog, they usually run like $35 to $40. So it is a metal die. It's designed to work with a die cut machine, and of course we have the Stampin' and Cut and Emboss machine that you can use. And I'm going to show you how this normally is a cut, but we did it here so that we just basically embossed it, and we didn't cut all the way through the paper. And how we do that, we've got a new silicone embossing mat. And that's what this little guy is. It's got paper on it from where I've used it. But the way you do this, I just happen to have some silicone here. I mean, silicone. I can't even speak, guys. Blech. It's nice that I'm talking to my family at the moment. So you put your die cut down, and then you put, wait, is this right? Yeah, this is right. And then you put, we'll see if I can get it to go through. No, it's too loose. All right. I think I'm going to take this out, and then I'm going to put, I haven't done this for a long time. I did it this afternoon, but So I'm going to lay my paper on here. Then I'm going to put, I've got one cutting plate, the silicone mat, and then I'm going to put another cutting plate on top. Roll this through. Okay. And look how beautiful this is. Isn't that lovely? I love it. I think it's so pretty. And you can go either way. Oh, this must be the back side, and this is where it's all puffy. Isn't that pretty? And it's a really fun new way to, you can do that with any dies in this silicone mat. This silicone mat, there's some dies that we've also created that will, it will cut and emboss. With the silicone mat, it will make it puffier. We've shown you some of that. Oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time talking today. Okay. This is something that I did with, I was playing around with that fern, and I did just as, this is the perfect pine. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm probably wrong, but this is copper. I embossed it. I dry embossed this, the green. See, it's just plain. And then I took my Versamark and pad and went over the top and used copper embossing powder and got this. Isn't this pretty? It's really pretty. And then let's just go ahead and make us a card. I think that's where I do my best work, is when I'm making a card. Let's see here. I'm really working in like a 3-inch, square inch space. It's ridiculous, actually. Let me get my cutting mat. We'll see what we can come up with here. All right. Cut it at 5.5. I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. We're going to make a perfect little card here. And I have cut all of these pieces out of the green right here. So these are all of my little cuts. They're not coming out all the way because I have... Really quiet. Hey. That was Millie, my dog. Well, that wasn't good. So anyway, sorry, again, got distracted. This is a hot mess. Quiet. Quiet. Sorry, had to spray Millie. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so back. I am going to take some of this beautiful Delicate Whispers paper. And you can see it all. This is Specialty Designer Series paper, so it has the metallic copper on it. It's really pretty. I think I'm going to use this piece. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to cut a 4-inch by 5 1/4 inch piece of cardstock. Let's see. I feel like I want to use this too. Okay, so I'm going to cut this a little bit. So I've already put this through the, let's see, I'm going to cut this end off so I get a straight end. And so I'm going to And I've got a little bit off the edge, so I think I'm going to cut just a tad bit off of this to kind of square it up a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to tear back a little bit. This, I need that down a little bit. I want this a little shorter. So this is at 4. I'm going to go down, I'm just going to go down a 1/4 inch. That gives me a nice mat around the edge. I think I'm going to tear a little bit of this. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Okay, I like to layer, so I'm just going to start, make sure my card's going the right direction. Millie, stop it. Oh my goodness. One moment. One moment. What are you working at? There is nothing out there. Sorry. Quiet. Let's see if she listens. Okay. Now, I'm going to take some dimensionals. I'm going to pop this up a little bit. I have been on a quest this week. Well, actually, since the beginning of the year. I have a word of the year. Have you guys ever do the word of the year? It's, you know, where you pick a word of the year and you kind of concentrate on that trait or whatever, you know, it is. Like one year I chose wisdom, and, you know, I tried to understand what wisdom means, and, you know, from the Bible and all that kind of stuff. And this year I chose unoffendable because I had read a book by Brant Hansen, and it was called Unoffendable, and I thought, oh, that's it. We had gone through it in church, and I'm like, that's really good. Unoffendable. Well, it comes to find out, like, I'm offended at everything. I have never realized that I have been offended at every last thing in the entire universe. Somebody cuts me off in the traffic. Somebody doesn't move out of the aisle when I need to get something. Somebody blah, 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 blah. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. And so I've realized that I need to bring my friends along with me on this journey. So I've been studying about it, and it's just been unbelievably convicting. And I'm glad, because I want to confess that and just move on, and don't want to be offended at everybody. That's a lot of baggage to hold on to. So yeah, that's been my week this week. And Facebook has heard this, so they're recommending all kinds of things that I can, you know, listen to, podcasts, all kinds of stuff that I can I found this gal. Her name is Anita Reynolds, I think. And man, she's got some good teachings on how not to be offended. So if you're interested, if that speaks to you at all, Anita Reynolds, it's Women of Faith. It's really, really pretty amazing. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and, with what I have here, I'm going to try and build a little floral something. Kind of like if I were in the flower shop and building some flowers. I'm going to put some greenery on it. And this is what I love about this this adhesive backed, or I don't know what it's called, adhesive back paper. It's awesome because you just peel this off, because you've run it through, you've already put the sticky on it. And then I think I'm going to do it like this, maybe. pretty. And like this one didn't seem to cut it. It's really hard to pull it. Oh no, it did. Sometimes that can get too thick and it's a little tricky to pull off. Susan always has her stuff all planned out. I do not. I just find I do better when I'm ad-libbing. If you guys hate it, I'm sorry. Sometimes I try. Last week I was so inspired from the Artemis, and I had the astronaut stamp set. I've got him right here, and it was fun. This is my Artemis's inspired card from last week. So you know, I never know what's going to hit me. All right, so see, I can't get this off, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel off the adhesive with my U-Pick tool. Sure, Tanya, that's what you're going to do. All right. See, this came out. It was just that other stuff was stuck in there. So I'm just going to kind of build a little floral bouquet. And it has all these pieces in this die, so it's kind of fun. I like doing little builds with my stamps. And you can see how this kind of goes with this whimsy of the fern. Let's see here. Guys, I'm really stamping. This may turn out terrible, so apologies if it does. I know you're all going like, I really want to get that stuff because that's really easy, Tanya. You're making it look really, really easy. Whop. I know. So what are you guys doing at the end of your Friday, your work week? Put this on here. Got one more here. Really feel like I need a little music in the background. Gotta put this one to come down. I'm gonna put this one here, and then what I'm gonna do is take the stamp. Oh Lord, I have to go digging in my piles. I don't think I took that stamp out. There's a flower in here that I can put on top. So I used all those. Oh, shoot. Here it is. I knew I'd find it. Okay, and this is kind of inspired from Susan's. She had one today that from, where's hers? Here it is. And this one, this is the flower. So I'm just going to take, and I think I'm going to stamp it in Peaceful Pine. These are our new ink pads that are available in our ink colors starting in May. So I'm just going to put this in here. And then I'm going to use hydrangea. This is the light. The blends come in a light and a dark. They're purchased together in a set like this. So then you can go back in and you can put a little bit of shading in. Just to add a little interest and depth. And then this is the dark pine. This is, I'm going to use the light. And I'm just going to just a little. Now, this also has a die that you can use to cut the flower out, but I'm not going to get that out. Sometimes you can also just fussy cut. Your image out. I like to move the paper, not so much my scissors. I just keep the pressure with my right hand on the paper, and then I just kind of move this around like this. Okay, so now I'm just going to put that right there. Actually, I'm going to stamp another one of those. And color those in real quick. I love coloring with the blends. They are so fabulous. They are an alcohol ink, so they blend really nicely. And what I mean by blend is that I can put this dark color kind of right in the center here. Oh, I guess you guys can't see it, sorry. And then I can go back over it with the light again, and you will see that that dark just bleeds through and blends right into the paper. And so there are so many possibilities that you have with these. They're just really gorgeous. Okay. And I started with the dark one here. Didn't look at it. That's okay. Because you can also do it reverse. And you'll see how this is just a little darker over here than it is up here. This almost puts me to sleep. It gets me in a zen place. I love this stuff. Okay. On this one, let's see, I want one here. I think we need another whole flower. I may just do both of these. Oh, hey, Carla. Finished your lasagna dinner. That sounds delicious. Oh my gosh, I know. It's so much fun. These new ones are fun. If anybody wonders what I do with my discontinued products, I have an eBay store that I sell things that are discontinued. Sometimes I go out and I'm actually picking at a Goodwill store just for fun because I kind of like to do that. But it's called the Wonder Basement Emporium, and you are welcome to go there and peruse and see what I have listed. Oh, I like that. And then I'm gonna take I don't know. I just think I want all three of these. I was just going to cut this flower out and put it on top, but I kind of like the leaf and everything. I think that works. And if you're watching the replay, you can always fast forward. If you're doing the live, thank you. And I'm sorry, it's a little quiet here. I've used a lot of my words today. Jeff was trying to talk to me, and I was just kind of like, I couldn't respond because he obviously had not used all of his words. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So now I'm going to take my dimensionals. These are mini dimensionals. A lot of the paper pumpkins and the kits have these in them. That's why I have a small pack, but we also sell them in the regular sized. I think I'm going to put some snail on this one. Oh, and all the blends, they bleed through the back. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My camera is... They bleed through the back, so that's how they blend through. They go through the paper, so it's really a great coloring tool. Okay, I kind of like that. That's kind of nice. Okay, so now I'm going to get a few of the I think this is the dewdrop embellishments. This came with the kit, Fern and Flora. Of course, we have lots of pretty ones, but I'm just going to go with what we have to go with it. And then I'm going to put, I'm doing lime green. I think I'm going to put some lime green here, but I think I'm just going to put the clear ones here. I could always go and color them with a blend because this is something, actually maybe I'll do that. I have this Golden Glow. This is a new ink color. This is hot off the press, guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of this on this clear. And that just gives it a little bit of a yellow tinge. And I'm going to put some of these little guys. These are so pretty. No, I don't want that there. I think I might put, I'm going to put this one up here. I am always of use more, not less. Let's see, I've got, hi Rosemary, hi Mary. I love this stamp set too. And you're hanging out in your RV. Nice. We love camping. My mom would like to be camping with you. She just said the other day, I wish I had a camper. Oh, here it is. Here is... Thank you kindly. I'm going to do Hello Friend, I think, if I can find it here. See, all my stamps are on blocks. All right, so I'm just going to take my green. Stamp me a Hello Friend, and I'm going to... Sorry, I'm getting out of the camera. I'll have to rearrange everything here. Okay, I want this to kind of... Thanks for joining me later, guys. Susan likes to get in and get it done early, and I just can't do that some days. I just want it to go right there. And there we go. There is the Delicate Whispers, and that's just how easy this stuff is to work with. I mean, literally. Some of the things I've tried, I will tell you, this is one that I tried and I sort of like it. I took the, we have some copper paper that's just plain. Let me find this one. This paper is just, but you can actually color it. I'm not sure I love the colors, but I like the idea, and I'm not giving up on it yet, but here's my card for tonight. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me, and hi, Susan. My words have been a little hard to come out tonight, so I apologize about that, but you know, I love stamping. Done a lot today. This is today's, and I hope you'll join me and go around and see how much you're offended, because you'll find that you're offended a lot. I mean, if you're like me. So anyway, I love you guys, and thanks for stamping with me. Thanks for coming in, and I know my words, I'm talked out. Know that I love you and Jesus loves you, and love you guys. Bye. Whole lot of love. I'm feeling very lovey tonight. Talk to y'all later. Bye.